Right, unexpected visit, quest started, run. There's nothing else we can do here but besides to run. Ride to Talmberg, get a horse. We're just following the path. Okay, dare to. We stop. Will someone chase us?
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
No, they're on to Teresa here.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
What are you doing? What are they doing? Can we... Whistling? Oh, there's our horse. Mount. Horse riding. It's just pretty much to... No, you fell off. Oh, damn it. Alright. Getting stressed out. No, we're getting cut down. Oh, damn it. We're bleeding, we're getting killed. Give him a... He died in combat. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. God damn it, they were quick. Or maybe it was I who was slow. Obviously we need to... get off kicking. Let's just run straight for the horse. I don't want to burn out my stamina here. Yep, gallop. Go on, go on. Oh shit, getting stressed out. Hope Teresa is okay, or I know she will be. Game saved. Slaughtering the whole village of Skalitz. What a ways to start off, right? Well, we're bleeding, don't know how to bandage your wounds. So must find someone to... come on. They're right behind me. Do not dare.
Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Left. Let's get here.
Yeah.
Are we going to survive? It's getting stressing me out. Horse stamina is dropping. That's the green bar.
Yeah. Flee to Talmberg.
Oh. Right behind me.
Yeah. Go.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh shit, getting stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we go up here? Oh, damn it.
Run. Run for it!
That he spawned from nowhere. I know you're supposed to just make through this, but still getting stressed out. Well, there's the castle. Jesus.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hanyo! Husum Kinder!
They're turning tail!
Well,
Quickly! We're closing
that's safety.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ouch.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Lord Divish.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy,
Yeah, that's
what
a
exactly
robot.
happened? Did you see the ensigns of
Catching
the
up
attackers?
on
And were there
on
any
all
more
the names
survivors?
again.
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't
Strange
quick enough.
language, says the guy who
As I
speaks
fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
British
The
English
soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's.
in the land of
It said
Bohemia.
they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen
Just
silver.
kidding.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir.
They'll think it's great
Sigismund attacks.
voice acting
They can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard.
or voice actors.
And our small garrison would be no help.
even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Thank you, Sir Divish.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Prepare for the worst and hope for the best, right? Talk to Sir Robart. That's Divish.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Damn it, I'm hungry. But we have... Don't we have an apple? Could eat an apple. One more. Let's save that. Where do you see... Yeah, nourishment. That gives us 2 to nourishment. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's... But I think this is scripted. Regardless. Let's go talk to Sir Robart. Oops, sorry, Madden.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you,
must
sir.
be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I suppose you're right.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Reputation lost. That's the villager. Well. Okay, so Robart. Are we supposed to sit? No. Just game taking its
milady.
time.
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Thank you,
Indeed.
Bozhena.
How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my
Why
lady.
not? Why not?
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's
When
been
offered
through, he
wine,
deserves a proper bed.
Never say no.
Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
A
up
friendly
now.
reminder.
You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Charming woman. Charming woman.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Must.
Lentil
Eat.
mash. Bread roll. Well, let's pick them up. Bread. What is this? Roast duck. We're going to fill your stomach, Henry. Or our stomach. Let's try to immerse ourselves as becoming Henry himself. And the apples. Let's grab everything we can. Let's take full advantage of their generosity. Oh, but we're getting tired, so we're falling asleep. So let's. Oh, good God! Can we find ourselves out?
My word.
My word.
Oh, good God. I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Tiredness. If you're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed which you'll recognize from the icon on the compass. Your bed. Sit on it. What? Could I talk to you? Oh, I don't want to talk about Skalitz.
It's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some rest?
That's exactly what we will do. We'll get some sleep. We're getting a visit, if I remember correctly.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Lovely lady, I forgot her name.
Lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tell the story of the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Talk depth. I went to the tavern for ale and met my sweetheart Bianca there.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Yeah, we talked about life.
Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
New level in
Sigismund's
speech.
horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
And let's continue with that. I saw smoke on the horizon. Let's continue
I
going
saw
on
smoke
speech.
on the
That could
horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same
help us
fate.
later on.
God have mercy.
Getting good stats
then
in
death
speech could
descended on
potentially keep ourselves out of trouble. The Skalitz folk fled to the castle for cover. Deutsch tried to fight back, but he fell.
The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
The siege of Skalitz began. The Cumans were plundering the village.
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May
Going
God
to mention
punish them.
Teresa?
Then I heard a scream.
Yeah.
It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
It's kind of bending the
forget
truth
that.
a tiny bit. Maybe.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had
truly.
some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who
Women's
decided to
position
resolve it by force.
Back
He
in the days
stormed
were
the
just
castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz,
terrible.
and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own
Just someone's
garrison there.
possession.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
She sounds
My lady,
rather...
you're still
My lady,
young.
you sound rather lonely.
Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Thanks for the chat.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
Me too.
God bless.
God
Good
bless.
night, my lady.
Yeah, the cutscenes and the conversations are very, very well made. Enjoyable.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up.
Nightmare
You don't want to miss
horrors.
this. What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay, so it looks like... Looks like we are going to the battlements. Lockpick, very easy. Do we... Let's try it, I don't know. There, and rotate it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we can put it. I know it's not allowed, but you are sleeping, so it should be. Oh, did I break it? All right, let's close the door and go to the battlements then. Quite fun trying to lockpick though. Obviously you need more practice. Heavy rain. But where are we going? Here. Up the stairs. Getting very dark. Can we... Overall image quality, no. In-game subs, yeah, no. Object distance, no, no, no. No, resume. I just tried to see if we could just brighten it up a bit. Oh, are we in a... Oh. Obviously... hard. We'll never make that. Okay, let's run. Here then, I guess. Via the gateway stairs.
My respects to you.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg. Take care now.
Yeah, take care.
Bastard on the face of the earth. He's probably why he is.
Prepare for the worst.
Yeah, here.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly!
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Suppose we will. Refugees.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rubber? Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Radzig,
Is
of
his
course.
lordship there with you? Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told
Agreed.
us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people.
Yeah,
If
seems
Sigismund
cold.
should come,
Wet
better
and
bend
cold.
your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your
Would like to know what
tribulation,
that
sir.
means.
But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Henry, I need...
Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Alright. Keep watch on the battlements. Can't see all that much. I'm a bit worried that the recording will come off a bit dark. On the other hand, it is night, so it's supposed to be dark. That's also one thing that's kind of strikes me, or strikes you when you think of it. Like, looking back in history, before, at this time period, and for the most of, I mean, we have only had electricity for a very short amount of time in an historical perspective, so it's hard to imagine how dark everything must have been. But
wandering around like a stray sheep must be your first watch, eh?
yeah, it is.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, skip time. Objective started, wait until morning. Press T and 3 hours. Okay, something's going on. The army's here, right? Objective complete when wait until morning. Total balance at the outer bailey. I don't even have a weapon, sir.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Turn around.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Speech level 200 or... We're not quite there yet, Henry. But we'll get there too. And we'll have our revenge. Let's it's a robot. Get back here. We are supposed to talk to you.
My respects to you.
And my respects to you. I have to get to Skalitz.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Your lord commanded you to stay here. Let me know. Let's not try to use force, but try to use our speech.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Yeah, that's kind of... I don't think there's even possible to get through. So... what is Sigismund after?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, These are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
It has a strategic position.
I suppose. Because it has a strategic position and good fortifications. So it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
How about that? Alright, but I love these dialogues, but let's end this one. May God be with you, and good luck, Sir Robot. May you find your way forward. Alright, let's see. Let's check the quest log. We need to get out of the castle to get to Skalitz, but first we have an optional, get a horse. Get a horse. And map, where even are we? But yeah. Let's just proceed. I wonder if...
What in God's name?
I hear that's what them foreign soldiers do, and worse.
And worse.
I heard Crow Man?
Aye, them Crow.
Yeah, people are certainly worried about the Cumans. So would I. We have to... Let's talk to the guard here. Radim.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ be praised. I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
I have to bury my parents. Let's, or the robot gave me permission. No, I have to bury my parents. Let's stick with that.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Yeah, I remember. I'll try to think something up.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
We don't need to ask about that. Is there a traitor somewhere about seeing end dialogue? We need to find a disguise, looking like a soldier, so he can't recognize us. As far as that I do remember from playing the game 1.5 years ago, or closer to 2 years actually. Oh, still down to something, right? So we need a horse. Olena Divish. Mount and steal. Robot. And we can't mount these ones. No, Olena. So we'll try to steal the horse, but maybe that's not what we need to do if we have the correct clothing. Let's check here. Open. I imagine that there are a private area. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, it gets so nervous. So nervous. Lockpick, very easy. Let's try that one. I don't have a lockpick. Yeah, because I broke every single one. Very hard. Sit. No, I don't want to sit. So how in earth am I going to get some clothing if I don't have a lockpick? So there... Well, let's continue to have a look around. I don't really know what could happen if we get caught. Would they kill us? Villager ash bowl. Let's... Oh. A theft. Better long distance arrow. But I mean... reliable sword. Sounds like a lot of people are...
Hey, who's there?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh.
If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
Okay. I'm going. Oh, shit. Alright, so I need to figure out a way to get out somehow. Oh, Lady Stephanie.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, can you get me? I have to get to
I would like to
Skalitz.
ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
I need it badly. It's my duty to bury them. Oh, speech. Speech.
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave
But I
them.
figure she can't do
That's
anything.
terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you, and he'll let you go.
But can you give me something? Where can I get armor?
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's
that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
I might have to pay a bribe. What if they ask me where I'm going?
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money. And unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you?
Milking Stephanie of
Don't
some
worry
groschen,
your head
right?
about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you,
my lady.
I'll repay you, I swear.
Right, thank you. 25 groschen.
I must go now.
So of course she do look like a Talmberg soldier. No,
Good luck, then.
I'm certainly don't. See, we were at the armory, but obviously, but she also let us know that there might be some nearby. I can only use this to sit. No use. Let's just check this door as well, like the last one. I bet we don't find any armory here. But can I buy a lockpick maybe? Why didn't I think of that? There was a trader at the granary, so let's have a look. He might have a lockpick. You never know. Maybe here somewhere. Villager. Wash yourself. And in a trug. Votava.
God be with you.
God be with you. Let's...
Can we trade?
Trade. If you have
If you've got the
something...
coin.
Yeah, I got some coin by... look at that. Look at that, a lockpick. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? A treasure map. We don't have enough to buy that treasure map, but bandage. What do we even have in our reliable sword that we stole? Rose duck. Yeah, very well. Lockpick, let's add that to the basket. Oh, let's buy 2. Oh. Let's check the basket and let's just... It's good practice to
I'd
do
like to discuss the price.
a bit of haggling, right? Discussing the price, yeah, you reached a new level in main level. So currently 29, let's try.
What do you say to this?
That's a bit low, maybe.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Maybe not. Make offer.
Aye, that would do it.
Fine. Fine, good sir. Let's go and pick some locks. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's rob. Let's just steal. Let's walk away. Oh, so we have objective complete. Now we need just to like...
What the?
I like to keep myself in my private area when changing clothes, so let's do that. Let's do that. Armor. Common basin. Green shirt. Hunter's gloves. Light padded armor. For the green shirt. Let's have the light padded armor and the collar. Old boots. And the coif. Red scarf. No. That one. And the olive pants. No. No. Alright. Let's, we do look like a soldier now, right? We can go and ask Lady Stephanie if she approves. But that's not Stephanie. Can we just... But Olena mount. So Divish, we can't take mountains. So Olena seems fine to take. Okay, let's see if... What's his name? Nedim? If he approves. I guess we need to dismount to talk to him. Guard Nedim.
God be with you.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, good luck to you.
And good luck to you. You have opened the gates. Oh, sorry. Get a horse. Let's get to Skalitz. I reckon on our way to Rovna. So we should just turn around and follow that path, and that should be good, right? Leave the castle.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to Skalitz and have a look on what we can find. Just stick to the right and it should be fine. I do know what happens when we get to Skalitz.